Namaste all. As a part of RLGS, the trending topic today is immunity in the context of COVID virus. So we will see the immunity in a mathematical way. So immunity to enhance our 5D experience. So here this portion I, individual eye, if it is rotated by 90 degrees, it will form as a H. It will form as a H. If this M rotated by 180 degrees, it will form as W, and remaining M remains same and unity remains same. So now human is our common name, and we need to develop human unity is required, so to enhance ready experience. Now in this context we are planning to have some redefinition of each and every component of human experience. So if you see this is the individual eye and his source. So eye is one form of imaginary boundary we are creating out from the source. Then once you form the imaginary boundary, your energies will work according to the boundaries. Then you will create some emotions towards that. After that, your mind will work in the terms of logic, right or wrong, good or bad, like that. Then your body. So this is the 5 dimensions. Source is common for all. Then I is coming. Then energy will form. Emotions is nothing but a particular frequency of vibration. Then it is coming to the mind, then body. So this can be represented as 0 dimension. Source is the 0 dimension, I is the single dimension, then energy as the 2D dimension, then emotions where we are setting the frequency, that is 3D. Then mind operates in the 4D, then the body operates in the 5D. So that means we are from the 0 to 5. So this is what the thing. Similarly, if you consider the universe as a broad, that means it is sum of all the individual and their common source. So individual here represents all the life form on the earth. So we are moving towards the source is the target, but in day-to-day process we are moving like this. Now we will see each and every word and their linkage. From the body there is a linkage to the mind. Then the M and N are connected in the emotions. So then energy and N is connected here. Then the I having that energy and source. If this I is rotated by 90 degrees, it will form as a H. That is where the human has the capability to shift his directions. So he can operate in the 360 degrees. So generally it will form as a I and H. So that is why the common name for all of us is H. Hum. So we will experiment and we will do the hum sound for next 45 days, and we will see the results another 54 days. Total it will become 99. So in the time concept, if you see, in a day 24 hours into 60 minutes 1440, but in terms of hours we will see 12 hours. So if you mirror that, it will become 21 here. So then there is a 219 minutes. So whatever 12 hours concept, if you mirror, it will become 21, and 14 340 is the minutes. So if you subtract these two numbers, we will get 219 minutes. That is converted into 3 hours 39 minutes. So 340 is the start of every day morning. So in this way also we can represent the time. Coming to the body. So body, what we are assuming so far is a fixed boundary. Okay. So now we will define the body as birth, operation, death, yantra. Y stands for yantra. Birth, operation, death, yantra. So till the point of death, your body is with you. So that is the first concept. Then we are going to the 4D, that is mind. So mind represents the memory, imagination, now and delta. Delta means change, and the delta is connected to till the point of death. So then we are going further step backward, that is the emotions. That is on the day of wake up, every day of wake up, we can set our vibrational frequency. So that means every thought that we generate in terms of emotions having the particular vibration frequency. So here the concept of emotion plays a vital role, as our body having the dynamic yantra. So body can be defined as another way, being operating dynamic yantra. Why you are using the dynamic here is, we have 72% of the water in our body. So the water will change with the vibrational frequency. The water will change its structure by vibrational frequency. Every emotion have a vibrational frequency. So that's why the body, which is made up of 72% water, if you take this earth also made with the 72% of the water, that means our mind constantly regulates the emotions we generate. Mind awareness constantly align the vibration to the body. So the body should be dynamic to the change in emotions. So this is what the connection between the body, mind, emotion and vibration. So here the mind can be defined as an embodiment process, an embodied process that regulates the flow of energy and information. Energy and information. Information in the form of a thought or emotion. Energy is the source. This energy, individual source having the energy and information, and it is operating through mind so that it will regulate the body. This is what the hierarchy of all those things. As an individual human being, we can observe all these things in our day-to-day experience. Body, mind, emotions, energy, then I means that identity. I means identity. It is an imaginary concept only. Physically, we have fixed boundaries. The physical body having the fixed boundaries, whereas mind space is a vast space, more than the entire Akash or space. So it is everywhere. Whatever you have the awareness, there the mind will be fixed. For example, if I say America, if you have the real knowledge of America, that means you are physically went to America, your mind having the very strong memory about that. So that means if physically you went there, then you have a strong memory. If you are not went there, then your imaginary concept, that means whatever the images you have seen about the America or whatever you heard, accordingly it will frame an image in your mind, in your awareness. Then N represents the now. Now represents the time component of the body. Time component of the body. And D represents the change. That means your awareness is constantly changing from memory to imagination. That means you have an awareness, that's what we discussed yesterday. Awareness, we may be having a dot or we may be having a ball like thing. That means your awareness goes on increasing with your day-to-day experience. So once your awareness is increasing, you need to develop only one skill, that is willpower. Where my awareness need to go, there the energies will flow. If my emotions goes towards the memory, my energies goes towards the memory. If my awareness goes towards the imagination, then my energies goes towards the imagination. If my awareness is present moment, whatever the activity or whatever I am doing, if my awareness is towards the n is now, so then my energies will be focused there, then the work efficiency will increase. In this way, this mind space is a relatively vast space, whereas you have an awareness, individual awareness based on their experience. So this awareness will shift randomly or relatively from memory, imagination, now and delta. So these are the three possibilities we have: memory, imagination, now and delta. If we are more towards the now, that means we are using the memory and we are using the imagination. But if we are towards the now n, then we have the more doing output, that is the efficiency can be increased. So for that, the D component, whatever the D component which is represents the time or death, everything. So this D, we want to prepare a D list. Desire list. If you prepare a desire list, then we can focus our awareness towards that particular desire now, so that our energies will flow towards the doing, then our efficiency or day-to-day experience can be enhanced. Whatever the desires, whatever the imaginations you have, everything you need to write in the form of a D list: desire list, dream list, then demands from the external, then doing. So doing we can address in two ways: one is external action, another one is internal action. So this is the overall concept. So here if you see, you are not in the body, but you are having the body. You are not the body, you are having the body. So that one statement will change your viewpoint. Then we have another component called mind. Mind is a vast space, and every individual having the based on yesterday discussion, having the awareness and unawareness. So awareness component, if you are increasing, your freedom will increase. This is what the awareness program all about. So I having the awareness and willpower. So A stands here awareness and willpower. So willpower can be increased with D list. How? If you are listed whatever in your mind in the form of desires and dreams, then external demands, then you can also develop the internal tool known as willpower. Now if you will is on the particular dream or desire, then probability of success will increase. So this is the new paradigm or new way of thinking the individual human being. So here I, when rotate with 90 degrees, it will form as H. That's why we call it as hum. So here hum, immunity can be developed with the concept of unity. So that unity in terms of your body, mind, emotions, energy, if you achieve that unity with all these dimensions, then you can also get to your source by a little bit thought experimentation. For example, if you increase the gap between the thoughts, If you increase the gap between the thoughts, then your source will be in action. Your source will be in action. Now what we are doing is we are randomly generating the thoughts. That means our awareness is moving very randomly like this. So then the source cannot have the expression in your life. So to get the source expression in our life, you need to develop the gap between the thoughts, the gap between the thought to thought, the gap, thought to thought gap we need to increase. So if you increase the thought to thought gap, then we can enhance our day-to-day experience. This is another way. This is called transcendent state. That means we are beyond thought, beyond time. That portion, if you are increasing, that means you are having a thoughts, but the gap between the thoughts and it is not random. That is what the internal dimensional practice all about. So if you have that unity between your body, mind and emotion plays a vital role here, because emotions vibrate at a different frequencies. Accordingly the energy will be matched to that. Accordingly mind will work in terms of memory or imagination. So we need to fine tune with the now component to enhance our 5D experience. So now is the important here. So N is the important. Now N means now. So in this way we can explain the total 5D experience to enhance the immunity. I'm going to increase the immunity, then you will get the immunity. So this is what a mathematical expression of how to enhance the immunity in day-to-day life. And we are seeing the time component also today, and body as being operating dynamic yantra. So because of we have a 72% water in our body, so body vibrations, emotional vibrations will affect the dynamics of the water molecules in our body, so that whatever the emotions you have, that vibrational frequency will transfer to the body in terms of vibration, so that mind will also get aligned according to that. So here the another important component is individual having the awareness, but the only thing they need to develop is willpower. How we are going to develop the willpower, we will see in a detail next video. This is what the simple mathematical calculation. So this is the mathematical way of enhancing the immunity, mathematical or logical way of enhancing the immunity. Hum is our mantra for next 45 days. Hum. Human, we take it as hum, and we will experiment with the constant. We are changing the H first letter with other alphabets, and we will see in next 45 days. Thank you.